Let's see if we can gain a little bit more control over our thumbnails and then look at things like ratings and labels. And that can help you sort your images out. If you look, I've got one here, and one here that are in the wrong orientation. Now, I could select this one right here, and I could come over here and click this button right there and put it into position. Now, let me take it back. I can see the images. Why would I want to do this 3 times in a row? So I select the first one and hold down the Control key, that's non-contiguous selection, and select the other 2. I think that makes better sense. And if I click that button again, they are rotated. But remember one thing, they originally were shot the other way. When you change things like rotation in this program, it's not really physically going out to the hard drive and rotating the images. A file is created in the folder with these images. It's an XMP folder that instructs Photoshop the orientation when you open it. If you were to take this image out of Bridge, out of the folder, say put it on your desktop, when you opened it up again, the image that we rotated would be back in its original orientation. That's non-destructive, and that's a pretty good thing. So we can rotate images all day long, no big deal. Let's look at doing things like putting some stars on these things, ratings. That's actually something that's pretty easy to do, but we have about 3 different ways to do it. Number 1, we could go up and select 1 or more images. Let's select a whole bunch here. Shift-click this time. We could go up to the word label on the pull-down menu and go down to one of the stars. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You've got labels of none. Select second approved, review, and to do. Now remember where this stuff is. Quick review. Go to Preferences, and that's Edit on a Windows system. And go into Labels right here, and there they are. The red is Select. You can change this if you want to. Now this button right here, the shortcuts for making these work are Command 6, 7, 8, and 9. And the commands for the rating are Command 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we could use the shortcuts, but if you don't want to add the Command key, you just want to actually use the number, you would turn that off. So I'm going to turn that off. Go ahead and click OK. So we can do it from here, or I've got these selected right here. I can press the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or I can press the 0 key to take them all off. Now, as for the other part, the labels, we could do it again from up here, or we could press 6, 7, 8, or 9. There is one more called a to-do, but there is no 10 key on your 10 key pad. The 0 is used for removing the stars themselves. Now what you do here, and it takes some time, I understand this. Now what you're doing here, and we're adding stars, we're adding labels, a little bit later we'll talk about keywords. You're putting the images into a state that will make it much easier for you to find them among thousands, if not tens and hundreds of thousands of images. So labels, ratings, even things like rotation are not physically a part of the image. They are contained in the XMP file that goes in the folder that these are originally in. On to the next.